Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so we're going to be continuing this war here. Today's episode, we're going to be finishing the rebellion, which is really just this army. We should be able to wipe them out fairly easily. And then from there, we were going to declare war on this guy here, but we might actually have to declare war on this Muslim character because it does appear that our brother is about to lose everything we gave him over here. Pedro. He's looking horrible.
Yeah, he doesn't look so good.
Yeah, it's looking really bad for him right now, and I think he is slated to lose this war. It's a holy war. Well, it's kind of strange. When we looked at it through here, it had said that it was a 0% on the war score. Yeah, 0% here, but when you click on here, it says a 71%, which fits more what you'd think it'd be, considering the fact that he's lost Valencia here and probably lost many battles as well. But you can see his troop numbers here are not even in comparison to the enemies. He's really just got a few dudes left. So he's definitely going to lose this, and thus I think he loses the entire duchy. So all this territory that we worked to take, we're going to have to retake from this guy. So it was very unfortunate, but Pedro failed us miserably as our ruler there. Or yeah, and he might die. Pedro might die. I'm trying to click on this army here. So yeah, it's also unfortunate that we've had to wipe out every single one of the armies of this rebellion. And there was a lot of them. And we can learn a trait from this character here. We could learn the Forder trait, which is useful to have. 89% chance we'll succeed. And yeah, Rodrigo here would gain 150 prestige. We have to pay him 75 gold, but that's okay.
He's our friendly friend, but he's going to charge us for his services.
his time is valuable, Jinx.
I mean, I guess.
All right, so let's go ahead and battle here. This is just going to be the 839, so this will not win the war. We still got to chase after the 2000 there, unfortunately. Though maybe he'll come to us. Probably not. Nope. All right, so we gained a level of devotion, so that's good. Yeah, let's go and attack him. This will be the end of the war, finally. The end of the rebellion, I should say. Which was a far more difficult rebellion than it should have been. Sometimes it happens that way. We did get the Forder trait. Excellent. So that'll help us. I don't think we're actually leading our own troops, though. We got much better commanders than ourselves. A Servant of Honesty. So this is the next trait for our son. So if we go with this honest trait here, it would result in him getting more diplomacy but less intrigue. So I don't know about that, but our other choices would be deceitful or humble.
I don't know, he looks like a little shit.
So the deceitful does the opposite. You get the intrigue instead of diplomacy and lose diplomacy. While the humble will grant you some piety, increased opinion. Well, remember, he's already brave. And he's going down the stewardship route. I feel like maybe just leave him with honesty.
I mean, we need him to be honest.
Yeah, I think we're just going to leave him with honesty, guys. Yeah, because, I mean... Yeah, let's just go with the honest, guys. There are some negatives to that, of course. We'll take it. We did get the next level of fame as well. Excellent. From this battle here. And I think that's the end of the war. Hopefully. Has he got another army somewhere I'm going to have to go chase down?
I hope not.
Let's take a look. Yeah, it's done.
311 over there?
It's over. Oh. All right, excellent. So we finally finished that up. That took forever. This guy is going to be punished. Because of all the trouble he caused us. That took so long.
You have irritated me greatly.
Yeah. I'm very irritated. So let's go to the prison. So it's this guy here, I believe. Or nope, it's this guy right here. Yep, it's Rashid. And he's not even that great. I mean, he's an okay military commander, I suppose. But his prowess isn't all that great, so he wouldn't really service as a knight well. But yeah, he needs to pay simply because of the trouble he caused us. So we're just going to execute him. I guess we're going to burn him at the stake.
Let this be a lesson.
It's a horrible way to go. And then I guess we'll kill this guy as well. I don't see what else we'd do with him. Unless he's got money, he does not. They burned them both at the stake. It's such a shame we don't have the kill list in the console version.
You get a 2-for-1 show.
In the PC version, you can see all the characters you have killed or have died as a result of your actions. So if they die in your prison, they go on your kill list as well. So we can go ahead and declare war immediately. Maybe let's let this go, I don't know, a couple months or something, and then we'll do it. And also, we just got another perk. All right, so we'll take that. That'll be helpful. So, lifestyle. We're going down the Overseer route. And that's our choices here. Mercenary, higher cost, not all that useful. The fort level would be. So I guess we'll take that. Yeah, and then we want to get down to that reduction in the army gold maintenance. There we go. All right. So again, the Overseer route is, you know, it's a helpful perk tree, but it's not as good as the other ones. I prefer the other ones for the Martial route. We do have some hints over here. See if there's anything important. Yes, that's right. Our sister needs to be married.
Our baby sister?
Yes, the youngest sister. We still have the two brothers. One of them's already married, of course, and he has a title, while the youngest does not have a title or a wife. So as far as who we're going to arrange a marriage for her with, I guess what we'll do... Yeah, I suppose we'll do it this way. So we'll want to find a spouse and then just kind of sort this. We do want this to be matrilineal. We're probably just going to go with a trait. We could try and ally with somebody, like one of our vassals. I don't really think it's going to be necessary, though.
We could have Bebenberg.
Yeah, I guess. That is a character from Bebenberg, I suppose.
Yeah. We could at least visit.
And that's from the Saxon Stories book series. The show, of course, is called The Last Kingdom on Netflix. We read the book series, all of them, and they are really, really good. And Jinx even read them all.
Yeah.
Go with inheritable here. As far as age, probably max age 35. And I think that's good. All right. So let's just see who we've got here. We'll sort it based on the sum of all skills, I suppose. And just see who would be a good character. Oh, yes. We forgot one option here. We don't want a lowborn. So let's change that up. All right, so this guy's clearly the best when it comes to sum of all skills, but he's really not all that impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of his ratings are all that high. You got this character here. He's got good martial, but we've got plenty of that in our realm. That
Mr. Hare.
Yeah. We'll call him Barbie. He's got good intrigue, I suppose. Yeah, not really anybody all that impressive in here. I mean, these are all babies. Yeah, none of these characters are great. For inheritable traits, anyways. I guess we can go for just this one, just to get the robust trait. He's 30. She's 17. But I mean, like, what would be better? I mean, I suppose you could go with sorting by prowess. He's the best on prowess, too.
All right.
Yeah, he's actually a really good knight.
We play differently.
All right, so I think we're ready to declare war now, right? We're just waiting.
Yeah, I think so.
Just make sure we got enough troops. I believe this isn't going to be that difficult of a war. Now, we could go and increase the armored footmen up by a size. We could just wait to declare war on this guy until after he finishes this up, because I think that'll cause some issues. And just do the war we were intending to do, which is for this duchy over here. We'll make sure he's still got the lower amount of troops. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's 2,000 men, so it's certainly larger than some of the other conflicts, but we've got far more troops than he does. His allies don't really have anything to help him with. So yeah, we'll go ahead and declare war on this guy, take this duchy, and unite our territories here and conquer all of Portugal. So yeah, let's go ahead and declare war on him. It's going to be that holy war for the duchy again. And we want to make sure it's the right duchy, which it looks like it is. We'll just double check here. Yeah, that's the one we want. Let's go and declare war. All right, so I'm going to raise all our troops up here and go after the capital. We'll try and battle him as well. Try and get his troops destroyed. Let's get all these troops raised up first. And he did accept that marriage proposal. No surprise there. Now, we are still swaying this character here. Do we want to continue to do that? Yeah, I guess we can try and get it a little bit higher since he is a spy master. right, so these guys we raised up soon. And we'll raise them all up. We don't really need them all, but why not?
Might as well.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and create ourselves a siege army here.
Didn't get all dressed up for nothing.
Mm-hmm. So we'll get like, I don't know, maybe 2,000 men here. Seems good. And then we'll see if we have any siege commanders. Now, Jynx just recently played CK3, but that was for the first time, right? I don't think you've ever played CK3. I know you played CK2 quite a bit.
I opened it up and looked at it when it first came out, but I didn't actually play the first, for the first time. So yeah, this was my first attempt at a playthrough.
And she did play on PC, of course.
Yeah.
Because if you have a choice, you should play on the PC.
I thought with everything that I learned from watching, you play this series, that I'm like, I can do that, but it didn't end well.
Yeah, Jynx lost all her territory to a rebellion.
I didn't listen to you. You're like, you got to make your powerful vassals or nobles or whatever the hell they're called happy. And I was like, no, they suck.
Yeah, she didn't want to put any of her powerful, vassals on the council, which is fine. You don't have to do that. But
why would I have such a shitty council just because a bunch of douchebags want to be on it?
They look at it as their right to be on that position.
Yeah. They did.
Mm-hmm.
And I snubbed them.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to bring all these guys over here.
And then my cook fed me baby. It was awful.
Nothing went well for Jynx.
No, it didn't.
She had a rough time, guys. But did you enjoy it? Did you have fun at least?
I mean, I had fun. Yeah. I mean, the length of time that it took for me to lose is about how long my attention span is anyway, so it was fine.
Yeah, you had played for several hours.
Yeah. And I'll probably try again and do things differently.
And Jynx, she's got the experience with CK2, but CK2 and CK3 are very different games in several ways. All right, so we're going to try and get this guy engaged here. What's the best way to go? We have to be this way. Yeah, unfortunately, it did not go well for Jynx. I was like, did you lose already?
Yeah, I did. Everyone's cranky. And they have their armies out.
I think that's what often defeats new players is the rebellions.
Yeah.
And not so much the wars. It's the rebellions. And it's not like foreign powers that are typically defeating you.
And everyone was like, had a lot more troops and stuff, which I thought I was doing okay, upgrading and like
getting your men-at-arms and stuff. Did you get your men-at-arms all built up?
I mean, I thought I did.
Wasn't enough though.
It wasn't enough.
All right, so we won that first battle here, guys. So that has gotten us a bit of a war score. We're at 14% here. And then we have the sieges going, 2 months for this one. This one's gonna be a lot longer since we don't have the siege engine, so it's 6 months for that one. I don't think the sieges will be enough. We'll still be in the war. So we can go ahead and start moving over here to attack like that location. Then let me just take a look and see how many troops can fit over there. We're like just barely over the number. All right, so that's unfortunate. What we might do then is just get rid of a small number of troops here. Yeah, let's do that.
I did kill a lot of people, which I don't think helped.
You killed a lot of people?
I mean, yeah.
Well, I'd asked you before, like, did you have a lot of tyranny, and you told me no.
Well, I don't think that I did.
Because I know that that's something that gets a lot of new players is tyranny. I'm trying to click on this army here.
And then one guy, I had an event where he was upset because he wasn't on the council, and then I laughed at him and made him my jester.
You made him into your court jester.
I don't think that helped either.
Yeah, I don't think that would help, Jynx.
No. I think a lot of mistakes were made.
Yeah, it sounds like it. All right, so now let's move him over here. Good God, that took forever. Oh, also, that's not good. That's across a... Okay, I didn't realize.
That's a big old river.
Yeah, it'd be kind of far from these armies over here. We'll just have to see what happens. I don't know if we'll be able to do that siege, though, guys. I can just not get these armies to get clicked on here.
There's a bridge to the south.
Good God. Yeah, this is way more difficult than it should be. And then I don't know what armies they are, either. Good. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be these ones, right?
Yeah. Totally.
We got to get them out of there because they're too close to the enemy army, so we can't disband them. But we could disband them and get rid of some of the financial costs that we currently have. for our army. One of those factions did disband. But yeah, I think that's typically what gets new players, though, is the rebellions. They don't take their vassals seriously. And vassals are the main threat in this game, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think I would agree with that.
I still can't disband them. Oh, we're not in our own territory. I wonder. We need to get over to our own territory. That would explain that. But yeah,
it all looked like our territory.
It will be.
Yeah.
In the future. So let's go ahead and now disband these troops. That'll save us a little bit of money. About a gold per month, essentially. This siege here is almost done, so he could have done it, I suppose. And it looks like he's now stomping off towards our stuff. So I knew we wouldn't be able to do it. I didn't know how quick he would recover, though. But yeah, we don't want him doing any sieges. As for which one we should do here, let's just take a look. This is level 1, I think, or level 2? Level 2. So he should probably do... Well, I guess they're both level 2s. How big is this one? Watch this be the biggest one. Nope, level 2. Alright, so we'll just have him go across here then. And then when he finishes this one, he can go that one. Although that is going to take him a long time. Oh yeah, that's right. We need all this for the taking war score. Mistakes are being made, guys.
As I talk about mine.
Yeah.
It's contagious.
I mean, everybody makes mistakes in these type of games. There's so much to think about and to consider.
I think I made all of them, though. If you can do that. Is there an achievement for that?
For making every mistake?
Every mistake you can make.
I don't know. I feel like you were doing fine with the exception of the just not taking your vassals and their desires seriously.
Yeah, I think if I would have done that, it certainly would have lasted a lot longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I also try to matchmake considering people's happiness.
Mm-hmm. There's so many different ways to make your vassals happy in this game, to keep them appeased, to keep them from rebelling against you. And I think if you just keep all of those different methods in mind, then typically you don't have issues with the vassals. So you got the alliances through marriages. Of course, you can use intrigue. You get strong hooks on them.
Ooh, I could marry decent people to them.
Yeah.
And then they could have some babies. And then I could kill them.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta play the...
babies will take over.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta play the long game, Jinx.
Yeah.
And babies can't rebel against you.
Yeah.
If they're a minor.
Like, go get in the corner and think about yourself.
Yeah.
Where's your mom? I'm gonna smack her.
And that's the type of attitude that so endeared you to your people, Jinx.
I don't know why they rebelled against me.
But yeah, she had a good time though. You played for a while. It was like 4 or 5 hours or something.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
And my lady in waiting was a treacherous bitch too. So it was all wrong.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because I don't know that I had played as a female character in the Royal Court expansion yet. I don't think so. And yeah, she has ladies in waiting, which all that was added in the Royal Court. The extra minor court positions were added. Have we not won this damn war yet? Yeah, we won it. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so let's go ahead and enforce our demands. So we gained all this territory here, as we're about to lose all this territory over here. Although it looks like he got this back. I'm not entirely sure what's happening over here, honestly.
What are you doing over there, Pedro?
Maybe he's not going to lose. Maybe he'll turn around.
I think he can.
And defend his territory. Yeah, let's hope.
Fuck up his face, but
yeah,
be all right.
He's not looking too good over there. Let's go and disband all these armies. And now we got to give out more territory again, guys. I know that's super fun. We have these 3 counties here that we just took. As far as their development, we're looking at 11 development there, 13 there. 13 here. So these are pretty decent locations, but they're not better, I think, than the ones we currently have. We got some pretty good locations here, guys. So yeah, we'll grant all these out. Probably just 1 duke, though I don't think we have the duke title just yet. So we'd have to create that or usurp it or whatever. Well, let me take a look, see which one we got to do. So we got the title here. And we can usurp for 250 gold. So we could usurp that and then give it all to 1 character. But I think we're just going to hand these out to counts for right now. Yeah, let's just do that, guys. I don't want to spend the money on creating it. So let's just go ahead and find some characters to give this to. We still have our youngest brother, who doesn't yet have a title. So we could grant this to Fernando. I think we're thinking about sending him to the church, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had kind of plotted for him to do that. And he kind of fits with it. Humble, compassionate, brave. So I suppose we'll grant a title to our brother-in-law, who we just married to Isabel. Can't grant her a title because she's a female. We can give a title to her husband. So we will grant him the good one, since we're not going to give it to our younger brother. So let's go and grant him that title. And he does not like us as much as I would have expected him to.
She can at least live there.
And then with these two, I think we're going to go and try and invite knights again. As I was looking through our characters, and there wasn't anybody really all that impressive. Do we not have... Oh, we already did that once. Okay, so we can't do that. So I guess we just got to find some people in our court then who... Because among our knights, I didn't really see anybody. We got one guy, but he's Muslim, so he'd hate us if we granted him a county.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, so I don't think it'd be a good idea to grant it to him. He's cruddy. He does not deserve one. We still have prisoners. We should probably go through those real quick.
I thought we got rid of them.
No.
We get new ones.
Yeah, we got all these ones from that last conflict.
Baby.
Yeah. So this is all from the sieges that we did. So let's go ahead and take a look at them, see what we want to do with them. So this character here, we'll probably just ransom him, I suppose, because he should be able to give us a good chunk of money. Yeah, we get 50 gold from him. So we'll just ransom him. Who is he, by the way? Looks like he has a title. Okay, yeah, he's just a count. Then we got this character here, which...
Who wants these babies?
We'll just, well, we can't ransom without just getting a favor. That's not really that helpful for us.
Nobody wants these babies.
No. And she's too young to do the negotiate with.
Whose child is this?
This character here. Alright, well...
You don't want your baby? He's like,
I don't think he has...
these babies.
He's got 17 gold, but I don't think that's... Yeah, that's not how it works. So she doesn't have... I guess her problem here is that she doesn't have a liege. And so because of that, there's just not a lot of stuff we can do. We'll just demand a wee cook and demand her conversion then. I don't know what that even means for a 5-year-old or how old she is, but... we can ransom her for gold, though, so we're going to do that. And then we got one last character over here. Probably execute him since nobody will pay for him.
I kind of feel bad for the kid. We should have kept her.
We should have kept her. Just let her out. I don't think you can recruit a child. Could be wrong.
We'll just adopt her.
I don't think that would have been an option for us. Let's get rid of all these alerts here. Oh, we can form Portugal.
Oh.
Now that we have all that Portuguese territory. We can do that. We can also usurp this, which we already saw. So we know of that. We wanted to hand that out. Just looking for that. I guess that would be in the decisions here. Form Portugal. So let's see what this does. So this would create a new kingdom, and we'd become the king of that. That would become our primary title. Okay, so it just moves you over there. We adopt the Portuguese culture, gain 750 prestige. Interesting. And every Iberian culture group subject in your Portuguese realm will adopt Portuguese culture. That's interesting.
So we're just going to be Portuguese?
We'll just all be Portuguese rather than
Spanish.
Well, we're Castilian. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, guys. But it's interesting to see the choice there. Is there any way to say we don't want to be notified of this? Yeah, here we go. So that won't pop up anymore. All right, as far as other things in here that we need to be aware of, there are some people we can imprison. No chance of success there. We could imprison her. Probably not much benefit of doing so, though. She doesn't have any money or anything.
Like, what did she do?
She's a fornicator. She done fornicated.
Those are all over the place.
We're also set to lose this barony right here when she dies, because he's going to inherit it, and he's a count. Now, I was thinking that wouldn't be allowed because of our high crown authority. That really shouldn't be allowed. I'm not entirely sure why it's letting him inherit that. Sometimes these things don't work properly, though, so yeah, we'll see what happens there, guys. I don't think there's much I can do about it, though, honestly. I mean, maybe just seize the title from her, I suppose. But we're not even her rightful liege. She can, but she's 45, so it's not like she's going to have another kid. She has children. The problem is this guy, and you can take him out, but then you got to take his son out, too.
Oh.
I mean, I guess we could do that. We don't have anything else to do. Try and stop this from happening, but I'm not willing to put any money into this.
Yeah.
It's not important enough to me. It's over a barony.
She'll probably die before it's done anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's no predicted agents that are going to come into this, and yeah, we'd probably have to pump a bunch of money into it. What we could do is we could start the scheme, and then we can just, like, try and look for some secrets over here, wherever he's at. I think he's here, not mistaken. Yeah, so let's just try and find some secrets here, and
in the bargain bin.
yeah, we'll see if we can get people to come over without having to actually spend any money to come into the plot. All right, so we don't have the piety to do any more holy wars, guys. We got to get back up to like 140 something or whatever, 150, somewhere around there. And
so Pedro turn it around over there?
I mean, he's no longer got his territory occupied over here, okay. So there is that. So far, though, we don't know who's going to win that conflict yet. We can build something. We've got some money. Probably go ahead and improve the manor house in Toledo. We're attempting to convert Toledo. I don't know if that'll ever get done. One thing I completely forgot about when we did this series is that Spain was utterly broken on the launch version of the game. And I guess I didn't forget that, but I forgot that this was going to be the PC launch version.
Oh.
Which I knew that from when we did the Stellaris series. It's basically 1.0. They don't add like any of the stuff that has been added or changed since the game came out. And so yeah, you're just getting like the September
vanilla.
2020 copy of the game essentially.
Really vanilla.
Yeah, and this version in Spain was completely utterly broken, and we're seeing that now. The constant wars, the constant rebellions, that's not ever going to stop because it's almost impossible to convert Muslim countries in this game, or Muslim counties.
Maybe
it's almost impossible.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense to be able to convert at all, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, that's not really something that was done. There's really not too many examples of forced conversion in history is on a large scale, like an entire county of people all being converted to a religion. But areas did sometimes convert on their own over time.
You're like, yeah, I'm totally that religion.
Yeah, and there's also mass conversions of countries and stuff, especially to Christianity from like a more pagan religion or whatever. But even when the Muslims conquered vast amounts of former Christian territory, a lot of the residents there stayed Christian. Whether you're talking about here in Spain or whether you're talking about over here when the Ottoman Empire conquered all the Balkans. A lot of the people there stayed Christian. And part of that is because Muslims in general are a lot more tolerant of other religious beliefs than, say, Christians are.
They're like, I don't care if you get into heaven.
We just inherited all of our brother's territory. And I never did finish giving out this territory over here, by the way, either. But yeah, we just inherited all his territory because I think he died.
What?
Yeah, he died.
Pedro.
So yeah, that's not surprising. Pedro died. He was very injured. We'll double check, but I'm pretty sure he just died from his injuries.
Oh.
And I can't click on the... Oh, Lord. There we go. Died of his wounds. Yep, at 24 years old. Just a young man. Didn't have any children. His wife is left a widow. And
Pedro.
She's so stressed that her appetite has been ruined.
Aww,
causing her to skip meals and waste away.
No. I'm so sad.
Yeah, so we lost Pedro, unfortunately, guys. Yeah, that's a real shame. I really feel like sending Fernando to the church would not be in our best interest now at this point.
Yeah.
Because we need people to give titles to.
And I don't, brother.
Yeah, and I don't have anybody. And so I kind of feel like Fernando should be given Valencia, is what I'm thinking. Because this is a pretty good holding overall, and he could be given the duchy title too. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Are we still in this war, though? I guess that's the question. Or did it end? Looks like it ended. Though we do have an army just sitting over here. That must be Pedro's troops. So let's go and disband those. And we might want to take a look at our military situation. Because it looks like we just inherited his archers. We're just going to disband those. Yeah, we'll disband those. And, you know, we need to continue building these guys up. So let's go and do that. We'll spend a little bit more money on them. But yeah, let's go and give all this territory to Fernando. Though we have not set up a marriage for him yet. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to find him a spouse.
He could marry Pedro.
Marry Pedro? Marry Pedro's corpse? I don't know. I don't think she's going to... I don't know how long she'll last. She's going to get all skinny and stuff. I mean, I guess. I suppose that's typical. That's the way that would often go down. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. Remember, this is Jinx's idea, not mine. She's all miserable and
right here, have another
depressed.
brother. He's kind of like Pedro.
He's really not. He's actually a really good guy.
Yeah.
He's turning out to be a really good guy. So yeah, let's go ahead and select him, Fernando. We could also give our son some territory, but I'm not ready to do that just yet.
Let's see who he is first.
Well, there is the... Let me just take a look here. I guess it would make sense to give him a duchy.
Your son?
Yeah, and then we could give our brother this territory over here. So that'd be an option as well. Or we could even give our son this territory here, because we actually still have, even after we give all this out, we'll still have one county more than we're supposed to have. So yeah, maybe I'll just give him one of these ones that I want to keep. So yeah, we'll go and do that. Let's arrange a marriage for Pedro's wife for our brother, Fernando. I guess it's a betrothal since he's not yet old enough.
She's like, yeah, I guess.
She has no choice in the matter.
Hey, whatever.
So we're going to get them married, and then we'll go ahead and give him the titles here. Now, I know that he's still a boy. We gave our other brothers their titles when they were boys, though, and it turned out fine, I suppose. It was actually the adult who lost his titles over here. Of course, he was the one that was on the border. But yeah, let's go ahead and grant him the entire duchy here. Everything that we have. This is all different than it is on the PC version. Yeah, it's normally sorted so that like all the duchies are underneath. Or excuse me, all the counties are underneath their duchies.
Do we not have the duchy anymore?
So there's the Duchy of Valencia. No, we just can't grant it because he doesn't have any counties here yet.
I see.
I think it's these three.
Oh.
And then the duchy here. If I'm not mistaken. We can fix it if I'm wrong. Let me just double check on that. Okay, so yeah, it's the three counties that we currently have. Okay, so good to go. He'll love us now because of all that territory we just gave him. And then we're going to go ahead and hook our brother-in-law up with another territory since I don't know who else to give this to, honestly. So we're going to grant him one more county over here. This one. And then with this one, I suppose we could just give it to this guy. He's really good.
And he loves you.
Yeah, he's like one of our best friends, I think. Yeah, he's our friend. So it makes sense to hook the friend up with more territory. His friendship with the king has its advantages. Alright, so we'll grant him that as well. And there we go, beautiful. Alright, so we've gotten rid of all those titles. And then, yeah, we're still over our limit by one county. So that's what we'll give to our son once he's old enough. It's just a good county. And faction has disbanded. Everybody is happy with our rule. We now have 10,000 troops with that new territory we just gained. And we did sway the count again. Excellent. So I don't think we need to sway him anymore. Let's find somebody else to sway. So we have our council where everybody's happy enough, I suppose.
Your physician hates you.
Does our physician hate us? He does hate us. Why does he hate us so much? We'll sway him. That makes sense.
He's Muslim.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think we do have a Muslim physician. I'm trying to find a way to get to him easily here. I doubt he'll be willing to convert. I think we already probably looked at that. Yeah, he's not willing to convert. All right, so yeah, that's going to get us a penalty there. But yeah, what the problem was in this version, though, was just how long it took to convert here. And again, while that may be more accurate as far as like it taking a long time to convert, it should take a long time. It doesn't anywhere else. And so it doesn't make so much, doesn't make a sense that just this area is essentially impossible to convert people. So we did get a secret over there. So we can go and blackmail this guy.
And it's not even like he's married.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be.
Oh,
who's he
he's
with though?
A dude.
Oh, is he? No, he has a woman over here. Why'd you think he was with a dude?
I thought he was with our spy master, or whoever that is to the right. Is that his lead?
That's our spy master. Our spy master found the secret.
Oh, I see.
This is his woman here. I don't think she's in the same court, no, so we wouldn't be able to blackmail her. We could, but we don't need to. So with the hook we just gained there, I'm hoping that we can then add him to our core, or to our scheme. So let's just take a look and see if he's here. So we're gonna use the hook, and that's not enough.
He's like, what do I have to? He's like, I'm an old man.
You could use the hook and a bribe, and it still wouldn't be enough. Yeah, he doesn't care. So that's a shame.
Cause he's over there getting booty. Like, he ain't upset.
Now the mayor here, who must be the spy master or something.
He's something.
Because look at the way he looks so evil.
He's a quarreler.
He can be convinced with a bribe, and that would be enough to do it, to get the assassination done. But yeah, I don't really want to pay any money for this.
I'm surprised he's so expensive. It seems like he would enjoy doing this kind of thing for free.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he would like it. How much would she be? She'd be cheaper. Whoops. But she's not going to give anywhere near as many points. That might be enough, though. Or be pretty close. Is she his... Yep, she's his wife.
It's always the wife.
Well, it's easier to replace a spy master than it is to replace a wife. So if you were going to pay anything, I guess we can pay like the 73 gold. And whatever that percentage is, that's all I'm going. I'm not paying any more money, guys. And yeah, we'll go to the feast. So that gets us up to 72%. So we can continue looking for secrets. Let me see when this is going to take place. 2 years, so we have time. We'll look for more secrets, see if we can't get one more agent. That's all I'm willing to pay for that. Frankly, I didn't even want to pay that because it's not that important of an assassination. So this is the conversation partner. We've seen this event before, and we could do this to lose stress. I don't know how we're doing on stress though, but I would like to get a friendship with the count, so we'll do that. Also, we have a bit of money. Let's see if we can improve anything. I don't think we can. Yeah, I think we need to improve our castle next.
That's pricey.
Which we don't have 354. We need 354 more gold. Yeah, that's really pricey. Yeah, if we wanted to upgrade that to the next level. I don't know that we will. We'll probably just build over here, guys, with our money. Madrid could be built in. So let's go and do that. Currently, we have the levying grounds. So, don't we already have levying grounds on the other place? Over here in Toledo? Wasn't that the one? No, that was regimental clearings. Okay, I see. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this one then. But no more levy stuff. The rest will be all for money, guys. So let's go for pastoral lands, probably.
Animals.
Or hill farms. We can go for the hill farms.
I like farms, too.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's a little bit more money. Alright, so it'll take 3 years to get constructed. And we still have some money. You know what? We should probably continue to increase our men-at-arms here. I want to get this infantry up to size. That's all we can afford. We're broke. Yeah, just continue to improve those men-at-arms. And we're still at this feast.
While I'm talking to people over dinner, Diego leans over. I wish I knew how to sound as clever as you do, King Oso. I wipe the soup off my chin and smile an intelligent-looking smile.
He recognizes true intellect, I see. So we'll take that prestige gain there. And I got some notifications over here. I'm not seeing anything that's new, though, other than negotiating the alliance with our brother, which I suppose we'll do that. Yeah, it makes sense to do that. Yeah, I don't care so much about usurping that title over there, guys. I don't even know who would give it to. We don't have a clear choice there. We got two guys who both have two counties, and one of them is really good, and the other one's our brother-in-law. So I don't know who you'd reward that to. So I don't even want to usurp that title. So can we get rid of notifications? Yes, you can with Square. I wasn't sure if you could or not on the console version. All right, so yeah, really nothing that we need to be aware of here, guys. But yeah, we let this play to the end of the month here. Get that alliance done. But we will have to end the episode, and what we're essentially doing here... Man, we lost a lot of stress from that. Gregarious is great for that reason alone, though. How much stress you can lose from those feasts.
Is he fat yet?
No, we're not fat yet. It usually takes a good amount of feasting
We're just
to get fat. Yeah. Now in the current PC version, you can have your royal court, where you're feeding like all your people really, really good quality luxury food, and that will fatten people up pretty quickly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you have the better food option, in your court.
I did. I had a great court.
Oh, is that?
And everyone was upset.
So the Jinx had a very grandeur court, and because of that, she probably didn't have as much money as she could have had for like troops or something like that. But yeah, mistakes were made. Everybody makes them. It's a learning experience. Whenever you're learning a new Paradox game, it does take a while. It has a learning curve. But watching these videos often is pretty helpful for people. Learn how to all the little tricks and stuff, and how to manage your realm. But as I was saying, it was unfortunate that we picked this location. I didn't even remember that this wasn't, this isn't a newer version. It's straight up 1.0 version. And so it does have all the issues that they've since kind of fixed or improved on. Where again, it's essentially impossible to convert anything over here, which while it may sound like realistic, I mean, look at our guy. He's not making any progress on converting Toledo. Here's the problem: is the fact that means that these rebellions are going to be constant. There's no way to stop them, essentially, because you can defeat them, and then eventually you're going to have to fight them again. It's just the way that it is because of that popular opinion penalty. So you beat a rebellion, and then you'll fight another one a few years later, and it'll be forever because you can't convert. So it's unfortunate that we're on this patch. Another unfortunate aspect of playing here on Spain is that they just announced for the PC the next DLC is going to be focused on Spain. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate as well, because I assume I would probably do a series. If I did a series on PC with that DLC, it would be in Spain. So we'd have to do another Spanish series. We could play as the Muslims that time, though, to kind of make things a little bit different. You know what? While we're waiting to get this piety so we can declare war on one of these Muslim countries, we should go after Barcelona. Remember, we have the ability to declare war for all his territory, for all of our claims here. And so we could do that in one war, though he has those powerful allies. Remember, that's the Hungarians, though. So they're kind of far away. So we might be able to get them defeated before they arrive. He's not allied to the Hungarians anymore. Now he's allied to him in southern France here. So it looks like he does have a decent number of troops. Yeah, 5,600, and he's not that far away.
No.
We could probably win it, but those are very similar numbers, guys. It would be a much more challenging campaign. I suppose we could try it out, though. See if we can get a win against more equal forces rather than just picking on the weaker countries. But yeah, we could do that since that doesn't cost any piety. So maybe we'll do that next episode while we wait to get the 140-something piety that we need for the next Holy War. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.